My name's Kiana Richard. I'm from London, but I'm currently based in Manchester. I don't like calling myself a photographer because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just someone who likes to take photos. So I went on a school trip when I was in year 9, and my mum let me take her camera. It was like a little Fujifilm point and shoot. But I ended up breaking that camera on the trip because it was in my pocket when we were doing a hike, and I slipped and it fell out of my pocket, and she was furious, she was so angry at me. But she ended up buying a DSLR after, and somehow she let me use that as well. And I just started like walking around with DSLR, taking photos to like my friends and stuff. I think I shot my first roll of film in 2019. Yeah, it was after my friend Louis, he had a film camera and he started taking photos on it, and he was showing me photos. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I wanna give it a go. And then I found a Pentax ME in the charity shop I used to volunteer in, and my manager said I could have it for £2, and I was like, yeah, sick. And I bought a lens, and I just started shooting on that, and yeah, now I only shoot film now, so. I'm not really like a big people person, I guess, when it comes to photography. I tend to avoid people, or like actually if I do, I get their backs, because I don't know, I think I just have like some weird anxieties about like people coming up to me and being like, oh, why have you taken a photo of me and all that stuff. I quite like buildings. Realised recently that I just really love concrete. Don't know why. I just think it's like so drab and boring, but like, I don't know, you can get like some really nice photos from like concrete structures. And I like construction sites as well, because I think again, like the kind of drab colours, but like also if you have like people working there in like the high-vis jackets and like bright like construction machines and stuff, I think it's like a nice contrast. Once, it was last summer, I did a little project for an exhibition. I think the theme of the exhibition was like daft, just in general. And I ended up doing like a little project where I was trying to get a bunch of like landscape photos with like, well, they were supposed to be like giant bubbles, like floating through them. Apparently it's really hard to blow giant bubbles. I learned that the hard way. But yeah, I'd just like drag a friend along and like boss them around some bubbles for like an hour or so. I mean, some of the photos were like pretty nice, yeah. I just point my camera and hope for the best most of the time. In terms of like challenges, I feel like sometimes I can be quite anxious when I'm taking photos. I don't know why that is. I think it's like, it got a bit worse as I got older. Like, when I was 14, I'll just walk around with the camera and wouldn't really care. Like, well, this person like sees me and they're like, oh, what's she doing? But like, it's such a stupid thing to care about, because like realistically, like everyone's like so wrapped up in their own life most of the time, like no one actually cares. I don't know, I feel like I used to watch like quite a few YouTube videos for photography. That usually inspired me to get out. Shout out your old channel. One of the inspirations. Yeah, my early inspirations probably just like, you know, like negative feedback. Yeah, I do want to make like some sort of like personal zine, just because I feel like I don't print my work enough. Just like, not even for like other people, just for myself. Because it is nice to have like physical copies of your photos. I've been like making a list of like locations I really want to check out, take photos of. And it's usually like places I pass when I'm on the train. I'm like, oh, that could be interesting. So I have to like pull out Google Maps and figure out where I am. Yeah, I think at the moment I just really want to just take more photos because I spent like the first half of this year not really taking many. And it was kind of upsetting because it's like one of my main hobbies and I just felt like I was really neglecting it. So I think I do want to just spend this summer like really getting back into it and trying to improve my actual photos and like process and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe just like don't think too much about like what you're shooting. Like if you're drawn to something, then just take a photo of it. Like it could end up being something that you really love. At the moment, just Instagram at Kiana's Photos. Yeah, don't scroll down though. The stuff at the bottom's shit.